Congratulations, you just joined a new company as a director or senior manager or C-level suit. So now you got a responsibility, a whole new divisions. And you know that HR or somebody already told you that the team has a cultural problem. And your role is, one of the role will be to turn out the different culture and make the right culture in the team. And now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can really put a right strategy, who to invest and who to focus about, so you can turn around the culture of your team. Let's get started. Transform the culture of your team. First of all, you need to understand who build the team. People, right? So the way that people communicate, the way that people work together, that is what decide what is the culture of the team. So that means you need to now, first of all, you need to study those people who are in the team and what they are working on, what they're living for, and what they're feeling about the team. So look, I want to give you a tool right now that is going to help you out very easily so you can really focus on the right people by using this tool. I like to call it the law of three. So the law of three happens to something like this. So in your whole team, when you centralize, you put it all together, then there are three subgroups in your team. Number one, who are a supporter, who want to make positive changes and want to be on board immediately for all your new plans and new strategy and want to make their company and team more productive and efficient supporters. And number two is confused. They don't know what they really want. They have not decided. I call it undecided. And the group number three is the naysayers. They are always upset. They're always angry. They're always sad. They have been complaining about all kind of things. And lack of moral. This is a key point, the lack of moral. So when you come to the team, most of the time, even the naysayers, groups are relatively smaller, but because of their strong complaining, strong voice, and strong pessimism, this sounds a lot more or stronger, and the ego happens too much into it. So a lot of the managers or director or C-level tends to listen to these naysayers. And when they listen to the naysayers, all these undecided people move to naysayers. Why? Because they figure out that, oh, the new boss is listening to the naysayers. And then half of the supporter also move to the naysayers as well too, and half of the supporter leave the company, which is the worst part. So now you have only one team full of naysayers, and you're enjoying a great distraction or great failure over time. Sometimes this doesn't happen immediately because maybe the company supports you a lot. Maybe you have other core competencies the company really care about. But in longer term, it's going to collapse. The culture is still there, the problem is still there, and people just weighing around. Maybe you're watching, and you know what? When you join a new company and like you jump to in a box, in the beginning you feel like cold or very hot, but you've been there for a while, then you don't feel it anymore. Why? Because you become resistant into it. Your body gets adjusted into it. So that's why when you join a new company, you got to get the culture fixed as soon as possible before you get used to it. And because you're part of that system, you build the right system so your team becomes successful and you become successful in your role and meet the expectation of the company. Sometimes it often happens. You've been hired for a new company, in a new role. Even let's say you're hired by another CEO or even by the investor. Sometimes even they don't know what they're actually looking from you. They don't even probably didn't know about all your capabilities, and people probably they drive you in different urgent matters and overlook your culture thing. But it's you. It's going to be your key thing. Focus on the culture, because if you don't build the culture, you will be always going to the one problem, which is a cultural disaster, which is not good for you, not good for your team, and not good for your personal life, not good for your career life, personal branding, and your own happiness as well too. So how to do that, right? So let's back to the rules of three. So again, this one is the naysayers, this one is the undecided one, and these are the supporter ones who wants to move on with your new changes and new strategies. So when you come in, you should be, if you support this, supporters, then you know what? These undecided people will move with you and expand the supporters. Even the supporters are small. As soon this undecided move to you, you will start to have a majority, or maybe 50% of the company will come to you, or of a team will come to you. And these naysayers, half of them will move to here, and half of them will move out of the company, which is actually a great thing. So that is what you really need to focus about. When you join a new company, you really need to classify these three groups in your team, and you need to focus on the supporters, invest on them, and inspire the other two groups to move with you to build the supporters, so you can build a new culture and build a great company. Because what you're going to do in the new company as in this leadership role has a serious impact on the life of these people. So take the responsibility and do the right subgroup and support the supporters and start to build a great culture. All the best. And I would like to say one more time, if you got a new positions, congratulations. Go ahead and set up a new culture and make some great positive impact for the lives of your team member. All the best.